timeout.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And I think they've had enough time to try and get the ball inside, and unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic.
This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Celtics. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Gets the three to fall. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
On the wing, Tatum. He takes it in. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Here's Dallas now. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
Now here's Irving. 43 points last game out. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Here's Irving. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Yeah, that one's good.
A magician with the ball. Irving can get to anywhere he wants and finish with either hand.
Pass to Tatum. They need this. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Tatum with another miss.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Doncic left side. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend. And Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Holiday. 15 in his last outing.
Plenty of power behind Holiday's slam. He was not holding back.
Washington outside. Back to Irving. Washington a screen. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston trailing. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Now here's Doncic. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. Washington a screen, and he lobs it up, and Washington powers it through.
Savvy play call by Irving, moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Pass to Horford. Tatum with a screen. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fire. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
The Mavericks leading. To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Tatum.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
40 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Doncic, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And Gafford with the block. Irving goes in. Up and in on the layup.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To halt the run. And so it's Dallas with a 6. Point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Brad.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Here's Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Doncic up top. Yet to see a basket. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 7. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
In the paint, Luka!
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept breached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Boston making a switch here. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Nice finish from Luka.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Tatum. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 11 points.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 9. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Screen by Horford. The Mavericks pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Down low. And stolen by Brown. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
So both teams making some changes here. And the free throw, no good. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Outside, Brown. Over Thompson. Brown, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Dinwiddie with it. Now Horford defending. Marshall. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, the combo guard Dinwiddie, so good at figuring out when one of his guys is open.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Checking in for the Celtics, numero 0, Jason Tate.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From deep three-point land. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has... stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Mavericks lead by 10. Dinwiddie on the attack. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The veteran defensive instincts of Horford. He knew that shot was coming and gets there for the block.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board. Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Dinwiddie with it. No made baskets yet. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, it's a great option every time to have Dinwiddie run the pick and roll. As reliable a play as they'll ever get.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by Prosper.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Nails the baby hook. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 14.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes, and you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Dinwiddie, right side. And he's off from 17.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
White, good.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Here's Dinwiddie. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Dallas shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
And here's Brown for three. The offensive rebound. There's Tatum with the three. The shot misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Lively. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Holiday. Here's Lively. Horford pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Dinwiddie outside. .111 left in the third quarter here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Dinwiddie is just relentless sometimes. He goes right into the defender and still gets it in the air.
No good on the second free throw. Dan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
1:04 left in the third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires the 3. And it's Spencer Dinwiddie with a 3. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
There's a screen. Holiday from long range. The putback. Left side, Brown. Can they get it? Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. Boston making a switch here. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Dinwiddie, no good. Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to Dallas. For 3, Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's been the guy making things happen for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
The Celtics, 35.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Tatum with a screen. Tatum drops the hammer.
Assist goes to
Smart play by Tatum in the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
And Washington powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The baseline J. And it falls all over the rim and in. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Tatum. And Gafford with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Out to the right wing. Thompson outside. Off target with the three. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. Irving for three. Boston pulls it in. On the wing, Tatum. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Kicks it to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
And here's Doncic. An easy 2 on the layup.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a 16-point game. Outside Tatum. They still need this. Tatum! Money from deep. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Tatum barreling in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 11. Holiday from long range. And they recover it. Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown. Shoots over Thompson. Brown gets the bucket.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The 3 from Washington. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum can't hit. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now Doncic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Celtics substitution. Walsh. Jaden Springer.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin.